That sounds fine. There's no such thing as too much wet on me. I mean, I guess it depends on where it comes from and what kind of wet it is, but you know.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason, give him a round of applause.
So I was going to start off with a really serious and heavy song, but then I found out it was Andy Boba's birthday, so that means I have to start off with a stupid song. This is one that my band's known for doing, Jingle Milestone. We do it at every show. Usually Scott sings it, but Scott's not here, so it's just me, so we're going to improvise. Fat and docile, big and dumb. They look so stupid, they aren't much fun. Cows aren't fun. They eat to grow, grow to die, die to be at the hamburger fry. Cows well done. Nobody thunk it, nobody knew. No one imagined the great cow guru. Cows are one. He hid in the forest, read books with great zeal. He loved Che Guevara, revolutionary feel. Cows say tongue. He spoke about justice, but nobody stirred. He felt like an outcast alone in the herd. Cows all drum. He moved to must fight, escape or would die. The cows gathered round because the stakes were so high. That's a bad cow pun. Well, then he was captured, stuffed into a crate, loaded on a truck where he rode to his fate. Cows are bummed. And he was just a skunk craft who looked rather woozy. No one suspected he was packing an Uzi. Cows with guns. They came with a needle and a stick in his thigh. He kicked from the groin and he pissed in their eye. Cows well hung. Knocked over a tractor and ran from the door. 6 gallons of gas flowed out on the floor. Run, cows, run. He picked up a bullhorn and jumped on the hay. We are free roving bovines, we run free today. And we will fight for bovine freedom and hold our large heads high. We will run free with the buffalo or die. Cows with guns. They crashed the gate in a great stampede, tipped over a milk truck and torched all the feed. Cows have fun. There were 60 police cars piled in a heap. They were covered in cow pies and covered up deep. Much cow dung. There was black smoke rising, dark in the day. There were 12 burning McDonald's. Have it your way. And we will fight for bovine freedom and hold our large heads high. We will run free with the buffalo or die. Cows with guns. The president said enough is enough. These uppity cattle, it's time we get tough. Cow dung flung. The newspapers gloated, folks sighed with relief. Tomorrow at noon they would all be ground beef. Cows on buns. The cows were surrounded, they waited and prayed. They moved their last moves and they chewed their last hay. Cows outgunned. The order was given to turn cows into whoppers, enforced by the might of 10,000 coppers. But on the horizon, surrounding the shoppers, came the deafening roar of chickens and choppers. And we will fight for bovine freedom and hold our large heads high. We will run free with the buffalo treads high. We will run free with a buffalo or cowboy. Cows with guns. So I wrote a song the other day, kind of finished it today really, but this is a song about being demisexual, which is kind of like part of the asexuality spectrum, and also how I don't really like flirting with people, and I really don't like it when people hit on me, because I'm not into that, although I have the weird conundrum of being comfortable talking about sex with strangers. So this is called Grayscale. That's fine. It's more, it could be more out of tune. I feel your eyes. You lean close and tell me that I'm hot, but a happy fun time fuckboy I am not. You talk about the rain and TV shows, but you just wanna get with me alone. Honestly, your game is fucking weak. It's kinda gross, I'm not a piece of meat, and I don't wanna fuck you, but maybe I could be your friend. I can see what you're up to, but I didn't come to you looking for sex, and I don't want to touch you, so don't touch me without consent. Maybe one day I might love you, but it takes some time to really connect. This fanboy tells me that I look real cool. If he thinks that I'm a daddy, he's a fool. It's really cute, he thinks that I'm a top, but honestly I wish he'd fucking stop. Let's talk about your college or your work. I'm an intellectual, I'm not a jerk, and I'm so old that you could be my son. I'd rather be your mentor, not your fun. And I don't want to fuck you, but maybe I could be your friend. I can see what you're up to, but I didn't come to you looking for sex, and I don't want to touch you, so don't touch me without consent. And maybe one day I might love you, but it takes some time to really connect. I may be demisexual, but I'm still 50 shades of gray. As long as I have trust in you, well, hey, maybe we can play. And if you get to know me well and I grow fond of you, we have a good time in my bed. Take off your shoes. Alright, I got one more verse. I don't mind conversations about sex, but flirting is just something I detest. Going home with you is not my goal. It's just my favorite subject, truth be told. These hands are always kept well to themselves, even around those empty pixie elves. Except when we become the best of friends, I'll always have a helping hand to lend. But I don't want to fuck you, but maybe I could be your friend. I can see what you're up to, but I didn't come to you looking for sex, and I don't want to touch you, so don't touch me without consent. Maybe one day I might love you, but it takes some time to really connect. Thank you for a little rough landing, we got it. So. stars, the song I wanted to do earlier. And then I'm going to do one on the hurdy-gurdy, because it's a full moon. And so, Tapeworm's not here anymore, but I did the KRS One song earlier about Cain and Abel.
See you later.
And this is a song by me with the devil called Cain and Abel.
Good night.
This is a song that my best friend of 20-something years turned me on to, and one of my favorite groups, thanks to him.
It's fun. I'm glad I said it.
Distance from the man that I am to the man I want to be. The time it takes to realize time is the distance I need. But I was born impatient, I was born unkind. But I refuse to believe I have to be the same person I was born when I die. This change is alright. Change is alright. I'm not proud of all the choices I've made for a lot of my life. Following the shadow when I damn well know that behind is a light. But I've lied to my mother, I made people feel like hell. But I refuse to believe I have to keep being cruel, 'cause I'm a coward myself. And time is impatient, no patience takes time. Excuses do only good if you're waiting around to die. Everyone's born with self-worth, how easily it turns to doubt. It takes and go, and we know we can't live without. But the blood in the wine is the blood of my brother. We both learned, didn't mean a thing in the end. One was sicker than the other. And I tried having faith, but I rock like a dove. 'Cause I've always been scared of loving someone just a little bit more than I'm loved. Losing is fine. Everything's fine. Thank you. Alright, let me get that right there.
What are you talking about? Rainbows. Gary didn't see anything. What are you looking at? I don't know. What are you looking at? Can you?
I'm gonna get strapped on for safety here.
Yes.
Well, this particular instrument was made in like 2011, but the hurdy-gurdy as an instrument has existed for like 1,000 years.
You all are about to hear an instrument that was created 1,000 years ago. Nobody's playing it, but this.
At least in Gainesville, anyway. So we'll do two on here, because there's another one that Tom's been talking about, so I gotta do the song now too. So I got two songs. First one is my full moon song. It's not my song, but... Oh werewolf, come stepping along. He's leaving, break the branches, for he's been and gone. You can hear his long holler from when he's feeling poor. He goes out in the evening when the bats are on the wing, and he's killed some young maiden before the birds do sing. The werewolf, please have sympathy. Oh, the werewolf, he's someone much like you and me. Once I saw him in the moonlight, and the bats they were flying. All I saw the werewolf was crying. Crying, nobody knows how much I love the maiden as I tear off her clothes. I see it is risen and full moon again. When I see that moon moving through the clouds in the sky, I get a crazy feeling. I wonder why. Come stepping along, he doesn't even break the branches where he's been hanging on. There we go. This is a song Tom was quoting from earlier. It's called Ashes. Watch that old fire as it flickers and dies. Fire as it flickers and dies. That once was this house. That once was. Where'd you go? That once was this household and lit up our lives. That's the one. Sorry. It shone for the friends and the clinking of glasses. All tend to the flame. You can worship the ashes. Capture the wild things and bring them in line. An old book was never your right to confine. The lives and the loves and the songs are what matters. All tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Do you feel heavy or raised up with grief? Your spirit is one, but your suffering is brief. So never you buckle or bend to the masses. Oh, tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Get on the fire with a glass of strong ale, and tell us a story from beyond the pale. Bury some seeds and expect some strong branches. All tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Now show me a man who can meet all his needs. But what really most now is unity seed. A common old song for all creeds and all classes. ending, and time it is halted for friend and for foe. Try to hold on to the time as it passes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes.